and the window comes down to about this point. Even with it like this, I can already start to feel the cool air start to come into the room. What you have to do is turn the knob to the side.
Okay.
And now the window opens all the way.
I got this.
To lock it.
Hi everyone, you're welcome. My name is Bukumi Beckett Crown. So guys, I'm here again with another video. This time around, we're going to be reacting to a video titled German Houses versus American Houses Part 1. 10 major differences. That is the differences between the German houses and the American houses. So let's check it out.
If you're an American and you're thinking about moving to Germany, I'm going to share with you 10 differences between German houses and American houses.
Nice.
What's up everybody? I'm Steve Miguel and you're watching XP Life Now. On this channel, I share with you new things that I learned and experienced as it pertains to travel and different cultures. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. There's a lot of differences between German houses and American houses, but this video won't be all inclusive. I'm just going to share with you 10 things that I feel are an important thing to know if you're considering moving to Germany. So the first major difference is actually not in the house at all. German houses are typically close together in a community. Since I've been here, I've never seen a house that was just off by itself. Compared to the US, it's very common for houses to be separated by a kilometer or so, especially in rural areas like in the South. The second major difference is German houses tend to be built up. I've never seen a house that was only one floor. Typically, it's at least 2 floors. The house that I live in is actually 3 floors, versus in the US, it's very common to find houses that are only 1 floor. The third major difference is the carport. For German houses, it's a common thing to have the carport separated from the house. Sometimes you'll have one like mine where it's just a cover. Other times you'll actually have one that you can close. Now this is different from the US where the garage is usually a major piece of the house and it's actually attached to the house. It also serves as another point of entry into the house. And typically they're made to fit 1 or 2 cars. So the fourth major difference between German houses and American houses are the doors. The only way to lock the doors in German houses are with the key. Another thing to note is that if you don't have your key when you go outside, you could potentially be locked out of the house. Because, as you can see, most doors don't have any kind of doorknob. So when you close it, it's shut and you have to have a key in order to open it. The fifth major difference between German houses and American houses is the heating. In my house and in most German houses, you have radiators to heat the house up. And what's cool about these things is they're all throughout the house in every single room. And you only heat the rooms that you are in. For example, I spend most of my time downstairs. So I almost never turn on the ones on the 2nd and 3rd floor, including the bedroom because I like my bedroom cold. The sixth major difference.
Wow, I'm really learning a lot. Based on the fact that I'm an African and I'm a Nigerian, I don't really have an idea of all this thing is saying, and I'm learning a lot. It was really lovely to learn new things about their door system, about their garage, about a lot of things. And wow, at least if I travel to Germany, all these things will be strange to me, and when I go to USA, these things will be strange to me. So that's why it's good for one to even watch some videos like this. I'm so glad that I came across this particular video because I'm learning a lot. Yes, because very soon you'll see me in your country, Germany and USA. So let's keep watching, guys.
The sixth major difference between German houses and American houses are the refrigerators. In most German homes, your fridge won't actually look like a fridge, but will look like an ordinary cabinet. It does not have a freezer, which is something that I think is pretty standard. I've been in quite a few German homes and I have yet to see a freezer. Typically, all refrigerators within American houses will also be a freezer. The
Woo, got to me. Like, how can a refrigerator looks like a cabin? Like, if I actually visit such person, I'll be lost because I won't actually know that's a freezer. Even though I'm hungry, for instance, somebody gives me his house key and I'm just getting there for the very first time, just landing in Germany for the very first time, and the person gave me the permission to take anything from the freezer or from the refrigerator, I will go hungry because I won't even, my mind will not even go there that I should actually open that place. I'll think maybe it's a cabinet for, keeping spoons or something, and it looks so unique and it looks so nice. Like, that was beautiful. I really love that part. Wow, Germany. And normally USA, that's how they are fridge. They always have this big freezer that it has segments for you to keep different foods into it. Wow, let's keep watching, guys.
The seventh major difference between German houses and American houses is that German houses don't have closets. So most of the time you have to buy something like a wardrobe in order to store your clothes. In American houses, every single bedroom will have a closet for you to put your clothes in.
Nice.
So the eighth major difference between German houses and American houses are the windows. The first thing I want to point out about the windows are the Rolladens. Rolladens are these metal or plastic shutters that you can let either up or down, depending on what you want to do.
Nice.
The second thing I want to point out about the windows is that there are two different ways that you can open them. If you don't want to open the window all the way up so that you don't have to deal with bugs and potentially birds flying in, all you have to do is turn the knob all the way up and the window comes down to about this point. Even with it like this, I can already start to feel the cool air start to come into the room. But if you want to completely air out the room, the window actually comes all the way open. And all you have to do is turn the knob to the side.
Okay.
And now the window opens all the way.
I love this.
To lock it,
Come
turn it
on,
down. Now there's no standard window for American homes. But one of the things that really comes in handy that you find in the US but won't find in Germany are screens. Typically in America, windows will come with screens in order to keep the bugs out if you want to open it up. The ninth major difference between German houses and American houses are the ceilings. Looking at German houses from the outside, they tend to have very steep chimneys. They tend to have very steep chimneys.
Steep roofs.
And you actually see that when you go into the house. So you definitely want to take this into consideration.
How can a master bedroom
the different
look
types
like
of furniture that you want to buy or move over here. The last major difference between German houses and American houses are the bathrooms, specifically the toilet and the tubs. A couple things I want to point out about the toilet. If you'll notice, it does not have a back tank to it that is visible or accessible. Also, it doesn't go into the floor. And typically what you'll find in American houses is the toilet will be mounted onto the floor, and it'll have a water tank in the back. Another thing I want to point out about the toilet is that German toilets don't have a lot of water in the bowl.
But how do you sit on this and it will not break?
Far in the, like way
I'm
in the
still
back,
imagining
and
it.
you have like all this flat space in the toilet. So you have to do a really good job aiming, or you're gonna have to use the brush to clean it. Also with German toilets, they do a really good job flushing compared to American toilets. The toilets in America, when you flush them, unless you're in a public restroom, when you flush them, they tend to do, do this swirl. The water comes in and it does this swirling motion to drain out. But with German toilets, when you flush it, it just does that. And I've never had a problem with anything not going down in German toilets. As I said, the tubs are different as well. They tend to have these shower nozzles attached to them. but as you can see, there is no shower curtain
Oh.
or anything to stop the water from getting onto the floor. That is because the shower is actually over here. Question of the day. What are some things that you liked about German houses that you would like to incorporate into your own? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos.
Wow. I really learned a lot about the window aspect, in German. Except the German houses are more classic to me than US houses, because there are a lot of things that look so uniquely made in German houses than American houses. Especially the WC, the toilet seats. I was surprised to know that Germany houses, the toilet seat is not mounted to the floor. Like, how will you actually sit on that toilet seat and it won't break? That's what really came to my mind. That is it possible for you to sit down? If I should sit down that kind of toilet seat, I would be scared that would this thing actually break, or would it I'll not use on my hands to sit down well. There's no way I can sit down well with that kind of toilet seat, but it looks so unique. I love the way they did that, and their closet too. Germany houses don't have wardrobes. American houses have built wardrobes in most of their homes. Wow, I really enjoyed watching this. At least I learned a lot about Germany houses and American houses, and to me, Germany houses are so touch compared to American houses. There are a lot of things that made me fall in love with Germany houses when he was giving his explanation compared to American houses. Talking about the refrigerator, talking about the garage. The only thing I don't really like about Germany houses is the fact that it's always too choked up. Every house is within a community. But it was really fun learning this, differences. And at least when I travel to these countries, it will look strange to me, because yes, I've gotten to see it myself. It's just for me to go and experience it over there. Yes, and I'm coming over there. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you've not done so. I'll see you guys in my next video. Catch you.